Hello and welcome to the Business Launcher. So you've started your ACN business. Now what? My name is Staci Wallace and I am excited to be joined here by Shane Douglas, and we're going to show you exactly what you want to do in the first 48 hours of starting your new ACN business. Shane, welcome to the Hangout.
Thanks, Staci. I'm excited. Let's do this.
We're going to talk about 3 simple steps to help you get started. Number 1, get in, then get social, and get free. We're going to take you through 3 very important tutorials that are going to help you launch your business effectively so that you can build with massive momentum. So let's start off with get in. Here's what you're going to do first is you're going to go to acninc.com and you're going to sign up. Now that's going to help you become an independent business owner, what we call an IBO with ACN. Shane, take us through what they're going to find once they've signed up.
So once you get signed up, you're going to get a receipt that's going to give you your business ID number, and you're going to want to write that down here on the document. And it's also going to give you a step to go ahead and set up your online store. So we want to make sure that you do that right away. That's part of your package. It's included in the $399. So obviously we got to set that up so we can start converting your services over right away.
And we're also going to make sure that we log in your username, your IBO ID, and your password so that you don't forget it. Also, we want you to know who is your enroller, their phone number, email, as well as your upline team coordinator so that you always have somebody to reach out to whenever you have any questions. Now, once you've filled out the form and you've gone through the enrollment at acninc.com, you're an independent business owner, we want to make sure that you get started right. Shane, tell us about the YBA and why it's so important.
The YBA is actually called Your Business Assistant, and what it's for is it allows you a couple things. Number 1, it gives you a secondary website in order to show people the business, because in the beginning of the business, your excitement's high, but your knowledge is super low. So you want to make sure that you have this extra website to direct traffic to. Secondly, it provides you with a bunch of personal development things. Third, it tracks your entire organization, so you know exactly how you're getting paid. There's a lot of tools, and there's a contact center where you can send out individual emails to your prospects so they can take a look at the business.
It's also an advanced marketing system that allows you to send out videos, social posts, directly connect with Facebook, Twitter. You're going to be able to see that the YBA, Your Business Assistant, is a tool that everybody should have. Plus, it's 2 points when it comes to counting your services. Now, the second thing that you want to do is switch services. Immediately once you get started, you want to become a product of the product, a user of the ACN services. Tell us a little bit about the points that are available with each service.
Yeah, you don't want to miss switching your services right away, because that's what teaches you how to do it and gains you some confidence. So when you take a look at our point system, basically, I'll just tell you this. The more points you get personally, the more money you make, the more percentages you make. So our Flash Wireless product can be anywhere from 3 to 5 customer points. Energy is worth 1 point. Home security through VIN is worth 3 points. Through ADT is 2 points. High-speed internet with voice, and that's a 3-pointer. And that's a really good one because it's a long-term customer for you. Satellite TV through Direct or Dish. Dish is worth 3 customer points. Direct is worth 2 points. And finally, Emergent Services. Guys, this is a really good product. It's worth 6 customer points. And the way that it works is you can go right to any vendor you know, give them a free quote, and if we cannot beat their price, we're going to give them a $100 debit card just for letting us try to beat it.
And where you're going to go to actually set up your services is your username.acndirect.com. That's your retail store where you're going to be able to look at all of the different services that are available, the ones that are available in your zip code, as well as the various offers that are coming along with each one of those services. So immediately after you've enrolled, get your YBA and then switch your services, and you're going to find that immediately you're going to start acquiring points. Now, for those of you that are in an area that sells energy, you'll want to become Zoom certified, and you want to take that certification. Now, we're going to jump in to get in what's next. Well, if you're watching the video, you're watching the Business Launcher. If you're seeing this some other way and you're hearing about this, you're going to want to go to theunstoppablenetwork.com and click on Business Launcher. Then we want you to make sure you know the websites that are your tools to sharing ACN with others. Tell us about the difference between each one of these tools.
Okay, so the first one, Staci, is acninc.com. That's where you probably signed up to be an IBO. Also, you can also get into your back office or your business assistant through the IBO login. So when you get to the page, it's up in the upper right-hand corner. Just click on it, enter your username and password, which you already have on your page 1 of this document. Secondly is your online store. This is an important spot. This is where you send all of your customers to sign up. This is where you sign your services up, and it's going to be your username.acndirect.com. The final site, and I think the most important one, is part of the YBA, and it is your acnibo.com site. This is meant to be your business builder tool to inform people of how the business works and exactly how they can get started.
Excellent. And then there is a services survey that you can access so that you can, very in a simple social way, share the services, the opportunity of what ACN offers for customers by just sending someone to username.servicesforyou.com. There's a great short little video that's there, as well as a survey that you can give to your customers that will just show them, ask them a lot of questions and show you what services they have and what they're ready to be switching immediately. So those are all 4 great tools for you. You want to write those down and make sure you're using those in your business. Now, probably one of the most important things we say to do this really within your first 24 hours is to determine your why. It's important for you to know, why are you building this business? Now, here's the key. We know that dreams are powerful. I'm sure right now where you're sitting, you have ideas of things you want to achieve in your life. There's a reason why you're starting an ACN business. Maybe it's so that you can pay off your school loans. Maybe it's so that you can give back to missions. Maybe you're somebody, you're wanting to pay off your house, or maybe you're wanting to get a house for the first time. Whatever your why is, you want to make sure that you remember it, because what happens when adversity takes place in your life? Most people, that's when they quit. That's when they start to struggle and settle for average. Whether it's a great athlete, leader, or some super achiever, what they do instead of quitting, they push themselves beyond the point of failure, and that's when they take a step back to reevaluate and remind themselves why they started the journey in the first place. We want to encourage you there on the PDF. Determine your why. Write out, why are you doing this and why is it so important? What do you want that you don't currently have, and why don't you have it? And why will this be a game changer in helping you get it, so that you can always remember why you got started in the first place? Now what we're going to do is we're going to step into the business launcher, Get Social. This second video is going to help you determine how to get started in sharing your business with others. The first step in Get Social is real simple, Shane. It's to make that growing list of at least 15 people so that they can share, invite, and enroll. Tell us why that list is so important, where they can get it, and why they want it to continue to grow into the hundreds even.
Well, our business is about contacts. Our business is about people that might be interested in our industry. So number one, guys, you want to list all the people who have came to your mind as you watch the ACN presentation. Everyone out there has 3, 4, or 5 friends they know are just motivated, looking for something, and you want them on the top of your list. But this list becomes very important because we want to be able to follow up with it later. Nobody has ever crossed off our list. They're contacted. We find out what their interest level is. Maybe it's not for them right now. That's fine. But it's really important to do this so that we can get the business in front of people right away.
The second thing we're going to talk about is to get qualified. Now, we're going to explain what that means here in just a minute, but basically you want 7 personal customer points, 4 services, and 2 of those being outside your home. Getting qualified opens up your opportunity to be able to earn the bonuses and the full comp plan. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in just a minute. Now, we also want to encourage you to set your goals to become an executive team trainer as quickly as possible and to register for the next national convention. Let's step in and let's take a look at what it means to grow that list. You're going to make a list of 15 or more, and then what you're going to do is you're going to immediately send a teaser text. We want to make sure that you are automatically out of the gate right now within your first few minutes starting to tell people about your excitement about ACN. Who do you know? Parents, brothers, aunts, uncles, pharmacists, plumbers, bankers. You're going to make a growing list of everybody you can think of. Who do you buy your car from, your vitamins from, your shoes from? Let those things jog your memory of how many people you actually know. And perhaps the easiest way to make a list is just open up your phone. And Shane, you said you've got like 4,200 contacts in your phone.
Right.
Surely in that there's 10, 15 people that also use a cell phone, that also use energy. Every single person that's in your phone is a potential customer and a potential IBO.
Absolutely. It's really important, guys, to understand that when you reach out to someone, don't prejudge anyone, because people are looking all the time. And I know that every one of you out there right now has at least 100 contacts in your phone. And I promise you that if you contact 100 people, just send them this quick text that we're going to show you right here, you're probably going to get a minimum of 10 to 15 people to say, what's it all about? And that's the start, and that's exactly how you start your business.
So here's a simple teaser text. You can say, hey, Lisa, check out this cool video. There's a new online site that gives people kickback on their cell phones and TV bills. So you can come up with the text of your choice, but we give you this as a sample. You may even, if you've already switched your services and saved a little bit of money, hey, Lisa, I just saved $50 a month on my cable bill. Check it out at this link, and you can give them your IBO site. So, or I would give them your socials, your services site. So we want you to get social as quickly as possible so that you get in the process of immediately sharing. Now, the next part of getting social is online sharing. We want you to immediately post your saving story on Facebook, Twitter, and your favorite social sites. That's why it's so important for you to switch your services immediately once you get started. So here's a good example. This was actually my personal story when I switched my services and my cable. This was the post that I made. Wow, last night I switched to ACN for our DirecTV, and it is saving us over $400 a year, and we received over $650 in rebates. Today, we're switching our mobile, energy, security, and other home services, and we can save more money and help others do the same. Now, when I posted that, I immediately started getting private messages of people saying, holy cow, how did you save $400 a year? Tell me about it. I was thinking about switching from Dish to DirecTV. So this is a simple post, a simple example of something you can put on Facebook. It's not pitchy, it's not salesy, it's just sharing good savings. We want you to get social immediately. Now, Shane, there's other ways that we get social, and that's by sharing the business overview presentation. Tell us about the 4 different ways that they can actually see an overview of what ACN is.
So there's several ways, Staci. One is the PBR, which is a private business reception, and that's just a gathering in your home. So you're just inviting some people over just to share with them the business overview. And then, of course, after that meeting's over, we sort the room between people interested in the business and just customers. Then we have the BOM, which is the business opportunity meeting. You'll see this in like hotel settings. So it's a much larger setting. You're inviting a guest into that meeting so that they can take a look from a professional presenter, someone who's really, really good at it. And then we also have the OBP, which is the online business presentation, which this similar to what you're seeing right now, which is us doing the presentation online. There's several people that do it, and we do it every single day so that you have easy access to it and can put your prospects on it right away. And finally, I always encourage everyone, I always bring my best prospects to the ACN International Convention to let them see the big picture of ACN. We hold one every quarter. And what's great about it is that we move them across the US, so it goes from West Coast to East Coast. And there's about 20 to 25,000 people that attend that. These are serious business builders, and it allows you to really show a big picture.
So depending upon where you're at and when you're watching this video, there's going to be a convention coming up very soon. Make sure you go online and register. It's been proven that the people who are having and driving the biggest networks are the ones that have the most people within their network attending these conventions. And it also takes place in a very strategic time. You know, generally when people start something, they've got about a 60-day window where their energy is high, and then it starts to tail off. That is why ACN focuses on every 90 days having a convention that spikes that energy, creates that excitement again. So it's a continual cycle of energy, motivation, and obviously we want to see great momentum come out of that as well. Getting social online, offline, at the business meetings, and in those online webinars and hangouts so you can begin sharing ACN with others. Okay, now we're talking about how to get free. This is real important because this is where we start talking about how the money is made. We want you to immediately start finding freedom through ACN. Why is getting points, getting customers so important?
Well, ACN is a customer acquisition company, guys. That's what we do. We get really good at doing it ourselves and teaching it to other people. But what really makes it simple is ACN gives us many ways to get not just earn income, but also get free services. And that's a huge deal. When you think about getting a free cell phone, for a lot of people, that's anywhere from $600 to $1,000 a year that they're putting back in their pocket. And so we're going to show you some things here that are going to share with you the compensation plan and exactly how to do that.
So goal number one that you want to write down is obviously, let's recoup your investment. You paid $399 to become an IBO, got all of the tools that you need to build your business. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at how can we make that money back as quick as possible. Well, you're going to look at all of the services that are available, obviously, and immediately switch over your own services so you get points even out of your own home. But then you're going to start thinking about who do you know that also uses energy, electric, cable, a cell phone. You want to make sure that you're now engaging with customers.
Absolutely. And you know what's really interesting about for a lot of people is that knowing that you can earn that investment back quickly and really just by gathering a few customers outside of yourself. So we have multiple services for you. So we're going to talk about in your first 30 days, at least earning $400 just on the quick start bonus. Okay.
And this is a quick start bonus that you can earn it over and over and over again in that month, but there's no limit to how many times you can earn it.
Absolutely. So if you're aggressive about this business, you can earn a huge profit just in the first month.
So tell us, obviously there's all these different services that people can be sharing with others. Some people choose a specific service. Like personally, I move a lot of mobile service because that's been my focus for years. But it's not just mobile, there's energy, electric, cable, all of those other things. Vivint is a great service. I know you're very passionate about and share a lot. The merchant services, 6 points alone with the merchant services. So let's look at the quick start bonus and how quick that can rally up to $400.
Absolutely. You know, and being from a state of Idaho, where I'm from, which is a small state, we sell a ton of satellite TV because it saves people a lot of money. It's a great product for you. So the first part of the bonus is when you go out and you gather 4 services in your first 30 days, ACN is going to give you a $150 bonus, but make sure, guys, that you're already qualified. Because we got to make sure you're qualified. That's 7 customer points, 4 total services, 2 outside your home. But once you get those first 4 services, $150 in your pocket if you do it in the first 30 days. The next part of it is gather 1 more customer, being either Vivint, ADT, Dish, or Direct, and you get another $100. So out of the 5 services, just one of those has to be one of those 4 services.
Now that's not 4 plus 5, that's just 4 and then add an additional one that's one of those.
Just one more, guys. So that's 5 total customers. That's it. Okay, so finally, and on the other part of the $400 bonus is 1 more customer for a total of 6, right? And you have to have at least 2 of them being Vivint, ADT, Dish, or DirecTV. Out of the 6, any of the 2, you get another $150 for a total of $400. And just like Staci said, what's important to understand here is you can do this as many times as you want in your first 30 days. So you don't have to stop here. This is just a great start to replace all of that investment that you put into the company.
So if you've earned that $400, you've now recouped your investment. Step 2 is to earn your ETT bonus in your first 30 days as well. That's an additional bonus on top of that $400 quick start bonus that they can earn over and over and over again. Tell us how the ETT bonus works.
Okay, so ETT stands for Executive Tech and Team Trainer. Really cool about this month's bonus is if you go out and you personally gather just 15 customer points and you have a total of 30 total customer points in your organization or personally, either way, ACN is going to give you a $500 bonus for that. So we're talking about now making over $900 if we just do the basic step in the first 30 days.
And one of the things we like to tell people is we want you to become a thousandaire, right? We want to see you as quickly as possible earn $1,000 or more, and you're going to automatically be breaking records in direct sales against the averages. That's why ACN has made it not only achievable and possible, but they've given you a very, very simple plan on how it can become very possible in your life.
Also, Staci, you know, something that's really important that everyone should understand is once you become an executive team trainer, you realize you've done everything that you'll ever do in ACN. You've gathered a customer and you've taught someone to do the same. So understand there's a huge compensation plan here at ACN that pays you in many, many ways. But if you could become an ETT factory, if you can become someone who can teach people how to make that $400 and $500 bonus, and that's all that you could ever teach them, you can go all the way to the top of the company.
And what's exciting about this is you can see 15 personal customer points, 30 total customer points. Let's just break it down. Let's make it real simple. We've also got a program called Strive for 5. If you just went out with Flash Wireless, for example, a product I'm very, very passionate about, and you just went out and helped 5 people switch to Flash Wireless, whether they choose Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, it doesn't matter. Each one of those, when you get 5, you're going to get your mobile service paid for every single month as long as they stay on service as well. But what's even better is that each one of them represents 3 points. So what is that? If you've gotten 5, you've gotten your mobile service free, plus there's your 15 points. Now all you need to have is an overall team network group between you and your team of 30 points, and you're at that ETT level. And of course, that could be as simple as just helping one of those people get free mobile service.
Absolutely. You know what's exciting about it is, and what a lot of people don't understand in the beginning is, we're offering 3 networks. So a person can choose T-Mobile, Sprint, or the Verizon network. But what's great about our service is none of those vendors give you 5 for free. We do. So think about all the contacts inside your cell phone right now. Do you think there's at least 5 people you know that would like to get free service? If you do, then you can get free service and teach them to do the same.
That's awesome. Well, the bonus blitz is what we say when you're going after that full $900 or more. And every month there's a new special bonus that they lay on top of the compensation plan. You can see it at acncompass.com, and you can see the rest of that URL right there on the screen. Go to that right now. You can download the PDF and check out the whole special that's running right now, no matter what month you're in. Check it out, download it, and be sure that you are making a blitz action in your first 30 days to take those bonuses off the table.
Yeah, I think it's really exciting for everyone, because what you're doing right now, starting your business, is not only helping you earn income, but you're also setting the bar for your future people that come in your team. You want to make sure they know you did it quickly, and they can do it too.
The final step on Get Free is to invest in yourself, spending at least an hour a day. Get up in the morning, maybe 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night, but invest in yourself, self-leadership activities. And that's why in the YBA, we have a full success suite of personal growth and development tools from great leaders like Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, John Maxwell, and others that you can be investing in your sales and training and leadership development. We want to make sure that you do that every single day. Plus, watch the product training videos that are available in your back office. You can see them. There's multiple videos there that you're going to be able to learn. What are they about? What's the best way to share? Most of those videos are done by top SVPs, senior vice presidents like Shane, and you're going to be able to see how you can also be sharing the product with others. Now, the final thing we want you to remember is that you are the greatest brand you'll ever represent. So invest in you. Maintain your winning edge. Every single day for your first 30 days, you should wake up believing in yourself and knowing that you're going to take massive action in your first 30 days in order to start with massive momentum.
This is really important, guys, because understand that the way you think today is what's brought you to this point today. So if you want to grow, your mind has to grow. And that's the #1 thing I learned getting started in this business and getting started in this industry, is that I was already at the lid level of myself. So I had to grow. And you guys, we all need to grow every day, including us here that have already achieved those higher levels. Because if you want to be great, you got to do great things every day.
So we want you to take this in your first 48 hours to get in, get social, and get free. Get that ETT bonus, become an executive team trainer. That's your first and primary goal. And then we're going to show you how to take it from there. Of course, you can watch the full compensation plan webinar that we've done for you, but this is what you want to be thinking about when you come out of the gate. In fact, as you grow your business, you want to become an ETT machine. You want to start teaching people one after another how to become an ETT. So when you begin to build other leaders at that ETT level, it's going to automatically be pushing you through the ranks of ACN.
It's so true, Staci. You got to get profitable quickly, and you do that not because it takes great effort, just effort. And that's the most important thing to understand is if you want to succeed, you're going to have to go out and do something each day.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for watching The Business Launcher. We look forward to sharing more webinars and training tutorials with you.